What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the show Recap with Mo. Well, we're getting ready to get into a little bit of discussion of Tyler Perry's FATIMA, all right? But before we get into this thing, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss shit snit that's going down. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. So the other night, I went and I watched the last two episodes of this previous season. And, I go back ever so often just to see if there was something I missed before I made a video. And I've been meaning to talk about this for a moment, but I could never find the time to get it done. Well, I got the damn time now, right? So let me get this straight. Zach and FATIMA were not talking. She was avoiding him at all costs. She didn't want to have anything to do with him because she was trying to teach his ass a lesson. Now, do I agree with that? No. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you should try to teach an adult a lesson. I think that you need to talk it out. That's just how I honestly feel. If we're grown enough to get involved sexually, if we're grown enough to move in with one another, damn it, we should be grown enough to communicate and convey our thoughts to one another in a diplomatic, type of way without anyone yelling at the top of their lungs and, rolling their eyes and all of that shit. That's just honestly how I feel personally. You see what I'm saying? So if her aim was to make this brother suffer, and then all of a sudden his mom, we already know, is in the hospital because she OD'd and there is no hope, right? So if there's no hope for her, we already know what the outcome is going to be. But what we're seeing is that since there was no hope for his mother, she eventually passed away. Before she was passing away, FATIMA comes back into the picture and everything is done with. It's like she's moved on and everything is good. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there was never a resolve. And what I'm tired of seeing in these damn shows with Tyler Perry specifically is there is never typically a resolve of the issue. The issue at hand was she thought that this man cheated. She thought that he did what he said he didn't do. Well, actually, did he say? No, the man didn't even say anything. He didn't even own up to it till later. But at this point, she didn't even believe him at this point. So she's trying to teach this man a lesson, and all of a sudden, all of that is thrown out the window. All of that is thrown out the door when his mom gets sick and is getting ready to pass away. I'm just going to let it go and I'm just going to move forward. Now, if that's what she wanted to do, then there was no point of her, going out here on dates with Paul and trying to avoid that. Because if that was what your intentions were, FATIMA, you should have done all of that stuff from the get-go. Came on back. We don't need to pat no bags and have Angela and her boy Bryce come over there and cause some other friction. Like, there was no there was no need for all of that. And then the biggest part for me as a man was you never allow Zach to get himself together. This brother needed to go to counseling to get himself together. When you saw this man breaking down in front of you, in front of, this man, this counselor, and you're sitting up here like, I need you to work through this on your own and whoop, whoop, whoop. And then all of a sudden, I just can't be with you right now. I need you to get yourself together. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, you back with him? Like, what has he learned in your mindset? What has he learned from what you were doing? And then most importantly for me, what has Zach learned himself as a man in dealing with his emotions? We're dealing with everything that's going on with his mom, because now that his mom is gone, it just doesn't erase what has transpired in his past. He's still going to be dealing with that stuff as a man, as a grown-ass man, from the things that transpired in his past. So I'm honestly concerned about both of these individuals because Fatima, I don't know what her angle was at this, and no one has learned from their situation, including herself. Zach hasn't learned anything. He's getting exactly what he wants because all he wanted her to be was at home with him. So you're giving him what he wants. She wanted to be back at home with him, which at first she said, no, you need to work on yourself, but I'm going to go ahead and give in because your mama sick. Okay, you can support me from a distance. You don't have to be right there with me holding my hand the whole time. Now, if you wanted to come there and hold his hand and just be a support, I could see that. And then when y'all got done and everything was good, then you say, okay, boo, I need you to really work on this now because now you're going to have to step it up a level. Because now she's gone and I'm still going to pray for you. I'm still going to support you. That's what she had to do. And that's hard as hell. I get it. It's hard. But you're not helping him, Fatima, in this situation because just as his mother hindered him, Fatima is hindering him as well. You see what I'm saying? So I just think that it would be more beneficial for her to still keep her distance from Zach right now and allow him to get himself back together. And I know some of y'all probably don't agree with me on that, but I'm just telling you from my point of view, like this man is not healthy mentally. And then she's just going to come in there, place a Band-Aid on it, and then she's going to go in and it's going to look great. They're going to get back involved sexually. All of that shit going to be thrown out the window because we don't even care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And as men, if we come in here and we allow the little head to think for the big head, and y'all already know what I'm saying here, then I'm not worried about nothing else because I got my girl here and I'm getting it in. And we good, ladies. And at the end of the day, nothing has been resolved. I'm still going to be dealing with that shit because I haven't done anything to fix it. All right, so let me know your thoughts down below. What did you think about that? Do you think she gave in too quickly? Do you think that Zach was good with her coming back so very quickly? Let me know your thoughts down below. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.